All right, really pop that hip in there on both of those, that back fist and that reverse punch. And when you kiai, I want you to kiai from down here in your tummy, and I want you to hit me with your whole entire being, not just your hands. Whoosh. All right, here we go. Hip. Nice, but that first one, you hit me with a Q-tip. That ain't gonna hurt me unless you poke me in the eye or in the ear. Now, let's get that first one in there. Relax it, you gotta relax. Your arms are too stiff. Stay relaxed and pop that body. All right, hit me with your body, make contact with your hands. Whoosh. All right, here we go. Hip. Woo, man! Hip! Beautiful. Now you see that red circle there?
Yes, sir.
That's the bullseye. Can you hit that bullseye?
Yes, sir.
2 times. Ready? Hip! Excellent. Nice work, Lauren. Very good. Man.
Thank you, sir.
You got some power there. You must be eating that Hawaiian punch or drinking that Hawaiian punch or something, huh? Hi, welcome to our show, Karate and You. I'm your host, Master Art Beins. Before we begin today's program, I'd like to explain a little bit about our show. As you know, Karate and You wasn't designed specifically just to promote United States Black Cat Kempo Karate, but to promote all styles of the martial arts, so we all unite in a common cause to help improve our country and help make it a happier, healthier, safer place in which to live. Today's show, we're going to be showing you how to generate power within your body, up to 50% more power. So some of you smaller framed individuals out there, make sure you put in that VCR, and we'll be right back. Hi-ya! Welcome back to another exciting episode of Karate and You. At this time, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce this very special family in our Karate Academy. This is the West family, and this is the dynamic trio of mom and 2 daughters. And incidentally, Dad also trains with us, but he couldn't make it today. We'll probably get him back on another show. And this lovely young lady to my extreme right is Mom, and that is Raani West. And she happens to be a yellow belt at our school, and she's doing a terrific job, excellent role model. And the young lady to my immediate right, or Raani's left, is Christina West. Christina's an orange belt, and you just came back from a little vacation, right?
Yes, sir.
Little time down in Texas. You have a good time out there?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. And this tall one here to my right, she's got the world's strongest hair, by the way. She was in Ripley's Believe It or Not. She has the world's strongest ponytail. We'll show you that later on. She happens to be Lauren West, and Lauren happens to be a green belt in our school. Lauren, why don't you take a little bow there? And you can smile a little bit too. Can you smile a little? Oh man, I'll tell you, that's $1 million smile right there. And if I could just get a bigger shot here, I just want to show you how strong her hair is, incidentally. She was on Ripley's Believe It or Not. She's in the book. She has the world's strongest ponytail. Now we're going to just show you right here. Kick the feet a little bit so they can see. There you go, the world's strongest hair. World's strongest hair. And there we go, back down. Boy, I'm telling you, what do you use for that hair? Huh? What do you soak that in Cheerios? I'll tell you. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to show you today how to generate maximum power in your body. If you people out there may not be familiar with basically what the martial arts is all about. All right, from a physical standpoint and a self-defense standpoint, it wasn't designed for people my size. You know, most people don't, they're pretty intelligent people out there. They don't pick on people my size, 200 pounds, 6'2". They usually have a tendency to pick on the smaller framed individuals, small men and women. And what we're going to do today is show you, if you happen to be a small framed individual, how to generate about 50% more power in your technique. All right, so I'm sure you're going to find this interesting. Now, let's get into position, ladies. Good. Man, and we didn't even rehearse that, did we? All right, now what we're going to show you here is we're going to show you how to get into a defensive position. So I'd like you to drop back with your right leg to the rear, but before we do that, why don't you just take a little step forward, please? And I want to hear a nice loud kiai. Ready? Oh, man, I'll tell you now, you're a little bit too sideways here for me. We want to be able to see that rear leg. Let me see that rear leg. Let me see your rear leg. Put a little more weight on the rear leg and stay nice and loose and get in this position here. Now, this position that we see right here is a defensive position. Both of our feet are on a 45-degree angle facing off the target, and the target would happen to be your own body in front of you. So we want to visualize that there's another girl in here with strong hair, Lauren. She's right out in front of you. There's another lady here, and there's another lady right there. So use your own body guide as a target. And what we want to do is we want to be on a 45-degree angle. So what we do is we use the knot of our obi as a point, And the knot of our obi wants to be 45 degrees off of the imaginary opponent in front of us. Both of our feet want to be on a 45-degree angle. Both of our knees want to be nice and loose. Our elbows want to be in loose, and our hands want to be the closest body part towards the target. And don't bend that wrist too much. There you go. And you want to have about 70% of your body weight on your rear leg. Nice and loose, nice and loose. Now, in this position here, what I want you to do is I want you to just kind of move back and forth a little bit, move back and forth a little bit, shuffle back and forth on the inside edges of your feet, just as though you're out on the rollerblades there, and you're rollerblading down Belmar. I hate that place. All right. Now, what we're going to do is this. We're going to just practice moving. Now, the big thing about throwing your technique out there and generating maximum power is, number one, you have to understand the mechanics, the body mechanics of the technique. In other words, if she weighs about, I'd say about 65 pounds, maybe I'm close? 40. 40? Man, it must have been this thing. That's what it was. All right, you're about 40 pounds. In order for her to have any chance at all against a guy my size, she's got to incorporate 40 pounds of body weight into the technique, along with her mind and along with her heart. So when she throws a punch, she's got to throw a punch with her entire being, her entire being. Now, Christine, you're probably, I'd say, if she's 40, you're probably about 42. No? Okay. Both of these ladies, both of them, as you can see, are considerably smaller than I am. So in order for them to have any chance at all, like I mentioned, they have to incorporate their body weight into the technique. Now, the way we do that is through hip rotation in our hips. This is the largest muscle group in our body, our quadricep muscles, our hamstrings. Anybody know what this is back here? Yeah?
Gluteus maximus.
Gluteus maximus. Okay, that's good. That's close enough. I call it a hiney. All right. Now, we got this muscle back here. We got our lower back, and our lower lumbar, and our abdominal area here. This is a real strong muscle group, so we want to incorporate it into our technique. Now, what I want you to do, ladies, I just want you to take your right hand, and I want you to point out with your right hand. Just point out in front of you with your right hand. Go ahead. Point. Straight ahead. There you go. Now, point. You lost your fingers? There we go. Oh, don't worry. The parent won't come in and perch himself on your fingers. Now, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to reach out as far as we possibly can. Get up on the ball of your right foot and turn your right hip so that your right hip is the closest thing towards the people at home. So you're just like pointing right in through the camera there, and you're going to poke somebody in the eye, somebody who's sitting there eating potato chips on the couch. Now, as you can see, they're twisting their hips, their torso. Back again, ladies. All right. Now, real nice and slow. All I want you to do is just reach out there and point as far as you can. Push off the ball of your right leg and get your right hip closer than your left hip. Ready? Point, go. Way out there, stretch, 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 stretch. And if I can get a couple of close-ups of the position of the rear foot of the right leg, you can see that they're up on their toes. Get up on that toe a little bit more. If you can see, we're up on the toes here. They're really pivoting, and back again. Okay, I'm not going to ask for a close-up anymore. All right, now, what we're doing from here is this. We're going to throw a right-handed reverse punch. We're going to throw a right-handed reverse punch this time, and when we do this, we want to push our hand out. Don't think about hitting somebody with your fist. Just push your hand out as though you're trying to push a big door, trying to close a door, but this time I want you to make a fist. Get up on the ball of your foot and really turn your hip and shoulder. Ready? On the command. Hip. Good, and back. Very good. Now you can see they're in a stationary position. They're rotating their hips. As they're rotating their hips, they're extending their arm, and then they're coming back. All right, let's do that again. Ready? Eyeball straight ahead. Hip, out, and back. Very good. Again, out, and back. Very nice. Now, shorten your stance up a little bit over here, Chris, and get both feet facing that direction. Very good. Hands out in front of you. Nice and loose. Nice and loose. Good. We got another. Oh, no ponytail, though. We had the makings of one. All right. Now, on this technique, I want you to move a little bit faster. Now, in order to increase your power, you have to incorporate speed and weight. Speed and weight. Velocity, which is speed, and weight makes power. So in order for them, let's say the target, let me get a target out here. They want to hit this target. What they do is they focus in on the target, which happens to be that little dot right there. Okay, follow the bouncing ball. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. What they have to do is they have to focus in on that. They focus in on that red dot, and they accelerate. So when they decide that they're going to punch, they have to accelerate. This thing's got to take off from what we call the chamber right here. like a Scud missile. It's got to do about 3,000 miles an hour. Now, if she has 40 pounds of body weight that she's going to throw by pivoting on the ball of her foot and turning her hip out, what's going to happen is she's going to create a tremendous amount of power. And that is all determined by the speed in which this hand travels, just like a car. All right, let's say, or better yet, if you ever get behind a snowball, you know, you ever make a snowman?
Sir.
You sure about that?
Sir.
Okay, you look like maybe you never saw snow before. All right, in order to push that snow, right, you have to get up on the balls of your feet because the snowball starts to get bigger and bigger. And then what happens is you got to really drive off on the balls of your feet to push the snowball. And then once that snowball starts getting a little momentum, it creates a little power. If you got in front of that thing when it starts moving maybe about 5 miles an hour, it might knock you over. If it went 10 miles an hour, it would definitely knock you over. If it went 20 miles an hour, forget about it. You look like a pancake. So what we want to do here is we want to take that right hand, we want to accelerate, get up on the ball of a foot, and we want to throw all our body weight right out to the end of our knuckles. All right, so right now let's do a right-handed reverse punch. Hip. Good, and back. Hip. Nice. Hip. Very good, and back. Hip. Very nice. When I'm moving, I want you to move. Don't worry, you won't hit me. I got a million eyes and I got a million ears. I'll hear that hand coming out there. Push. All right. Now, what I want to do here is if we can get a close-up shot of the rear foot so the people at home can see that rear foot, the pivot of the rear foot and driving off on the rear foot. Okay? Eyeball straight ahead. Let's do a couple and really get up on the ball of the foot. Hip. Good. Back again. The rear foot. Hip. Good. Hip. Nice. Hip. There we go. One more time. Hip. Very good. Okay, now they're driving. Now what we're going to do is we're going to throw this hand out there. And what I want you to do this time, I want you to kind of get it on an angle facing me. Face this direction. Just take your right leg. Take your right leg. Step back a little bit. Face me. You're fighting over here at me now. Take your right leg. Step back a little bit. There you go. Right leg back a little bit. There you go, ladies. Nice. Now they'll get a little different angle for you because we're not working our angles too well here. All right. Now, from here, we're going to drive. Throw that right hand right out there. Everybody throws the punch at the same time. Ready? Hip. Nice. Back again. Beautiful. Hip. Very good. One more time. Hip. Nice. Back. Now, I just want you to relax, drop your hands, shake out your hands. Now, it's real important that you people at home understand that we understand the mechanics of the technique. We know how to, now we have to do. Now, as well as our physical ability, we have to have our mental ability incorporated into the technique. So when we're throwing the punch, we have to believe within ourselves that we definitely have power. And that's why we use training aids and we take opportunities to hit the pads because it reinforces the fact that, in fact, we have some power behind us. Unlike a little chihuahua, you know, who barks a lot behind that closed door, and then you wind up opening the door and the chihuahua runs underneath the couch there. We don't want to have a bark that's big, a bite that's bigger than our bark, or a bark that's bigger than our bite. Push. Okay, so let's get the defense up again. Now what we have to do is we have to kiai. So upon impact, I want you to kiai nice and loud, and I want all the energy to come out between these two index finger, this index finger knuckle and the middle finger knuckle. Eyeball straight ahead. Ready? Right through there. Hip. Good. Now, what happened to you? Got the emergency brake on? Ready? Hip. Beautiful. Now, try not to have that kiai sound like a siren over there, Raani. Let's get a little short kiai. Real quick. Ready? Hip. Very nice. Hip. Very good. Hip. Good. Now, drive. Don't drop your shoulder, Raani. Twist and drive. Twist your hips. Everybody right now, let's do this. Twist. Come on, twist the hips. Twist the hips. Look at me, Lauren. I'm over here. There you go. Okay. There you. What are you doing over there? Hula? I want the twist. Get the twist going. There you go. That's what you got to do now. When you punch, you got to turn those hips into it. All right, here we go. Defense up. Ready? Let's move you back just a tad, please, young lady. Good. Eyeball straight ahead. You're looking at me as though you're fighting me. And I want you to throw that right hand. Ready? Hi-up. Good. Back again. Now, on the command, that thing should accelerate. It's got to take off like you got a hair trigger right there. When you hear my command, that thing's got to do a Michael Jackson explosion. Push. All right, here we go. Ready? Hup. Very good. Now what I want you to do is from here, I want you to take your right leg back, and I want you to face that camera. Ready? Hip. Very good. Nice. Move back a little bit, Raani. There we go. Now we're going to fire that right hand out there again. Now, who can tell me the striking surface on this punch, by the way, Chris?
2 index fingers.
The 2 of them, good. Okay. So you mean these 2?
No, sir.
This would be a daily double here. Okay, index finger knuckle, middle finger knuckle. If I can get a close-up of her hand here, we can show you exactly the striking surface. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that looks like a deadly hand too. I'll tell you, the index finger knuckle, point that one. Point that one. Good. It works. Maybe you need a little 3-in-1 oil in there. And the other finger, go ahead. There we go, the peace sign. Good, or the eye poker. All right, put those things in there. Those are the 2 striking surfaces. Index finger knuckle, middle finger knuckle. The striking surface, the percentage of power, 70%, 30%. And we only want to hit with these 2 particular knuckles right here. The concept here and the theory is that less striking surface, the more penetration. So the less striking surface you hit with, the more you penetrate into the target. Push. All right, here we go. You're still facing that direction again. And we're going to throw this reverse punch out there. Remember to drive, torque your hips, speed, accelerate, 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 accelerate. Ready? With that tongue, I almost fell off of that thing. You didn't stick your tongue at me, did you? What, just fell out by itself? Huh? Gee, man, you better get that tongue, gotta get some sleep at night. All right, here we go. No ice cream for you. Ready? Hip. Beautiful. Hip. Good. Hip. Very good. Now, we got a kiai with something down in below here, pal. All right, all of you. I want you to hear your kiai from down below. Down below. We need to have some power here. Did you ever open up a jar of ketchup or a bottle of ketchup?
Yes, sir.
When you open that jar, for some reason, that bottle, we don't just go like this. We do it, right? Or you lift something heavy, you go, That's the kiai. That's what we got to do here. We don't go, ah, ah, ah. That sounds like you're jumping in the tub. All right, eyeball straight ahead. Let me hear you like you're opening up a mayonnaise jar. Hiya! Ready? Up! That's better, but I don't think we're going to open up that jar of mayonnaise. Ready? Hip! Beautiful. One more time. Hip! Very nice. Okay, now what I want you to do on the command, I want you to drop your right leg back, and I want you to face this way. Center of the room. Ready? Hip! Good. So we're going to be looking straight ahead. Now what I want you to do is this. We're going to work on our front hand. Our front hand. Now, in order to get body weight into this front hand, you people at home, we want to step in, and when we step in, we want to turn our hip in, hit with our hand, make contact with our body. Push. Wrong. Listen again. We want to hit with our hand, make contact with our body. Is that right or wrong?
Wrong, sir.
How's it go?
You want to turn with your body and make contact with your
Right. The whole concept is we want to hit with our whole entire body. Push. We make contact with our hand. That's what I want you to do. Now, in order to do that, you have to use your mind, your heart, and your body. Here we go now. We're going to turn our hip in, throw the punch. Ready? Hip. Okay. Wow. I'm telling you. What hand are we punching with, Lauren? You sure about that? You don't have amnesia, do you? All right. Move back. You're not nervous, are you, Lauren? You're doing a great job here. Can you move back a little bit? You stepped on my toe before. I only got 9 left. All right. Here we go. Left hand. Ready? Turn that body in there and bang. Nice loud kiai. Hip. Good. Hip. Good. Now you're punching out like this. Let's get this hand out here and throw this hand out. Relax your arm. Throw the hand way out there. Quick. Bang. Ready? Hip. Very good. Hip. Hip. All right. Now look where your hand's starting. Defenses are here. Get loose in those legs. Get loose in those legs. Get loose in those legs. All right. Here we go now. Ready? Eyeball straight ahead. Hip. 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 Very good. Now, it's got to be shorter and quicker. Speed. Speed. Okay? Electricity moves very fast. Hip. Very good. Okay, chin up. And bow out. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's have you 2 ladies sit right over there. Sit down, cross your legs. You're right over here, Lauren. Get your defense up quickly. Face me. Yeah. That was a kiai? Was that a mouse kiai? You trying out for Minnie Mouse part or something in a movie? How about let me see that left leg too, please? There we go. Good. Oh, it's interesting down here. You can actually see a lot. Up there's a lot of smog, you know, when I'm near 6'2". All right, get the hands right there. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to throw a 1-2 punch. And I want you to stick it right in there. Ready? Hip. Very good. Hip. Nice. Hip. Good. Hip. Good. Now, let's pretend that I'm out here and I'm a bully. How tall are you? You don't know that either. Huh? You're tall, right? Tall enough, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, let's say I'm a bully out here. I pick my hands up. I want you to grab my front hand, pull it down. Go. Can you do just a little more, like really grab it? Can you do that for me?
Yes, sir.
All right, go. All I want you to do is grab that hand. That's just a response for you, huh? Man, you must be a green belt. I figured that one out. Gee, you see that? Grab, reverse punch. All right, here we go again. Just grab the hand. Go. Nice. Now, what she's doing here is she's grabbing my hand, and what she does is when she grabs my hand, she makes me flinch. Anytime we get grabbed, immediately what happens is we flinch our body. And just for that little split second there, she convolutes my psychic. I don't know what to do. My first reaction is I flinch. While I'm flinching, that left hand comes in there and does some exploratory surgery in my nose. Go ahead. Bang! And she's up on the ball of that foot, as you can see down there. She's got her hip and her shoulder into this thing, and she's hitting me with her whole body. She's making contact with her fist. And along with that punch, she's also going to do what?
Yes, sir.
All right. Nice. Back again. Now, I want to see that back leg, please. You're too sideways. There you go. Because if you're too sideways, you lose range of movement there. Push. All right, now here we go. We're going to grab my hand and we're going to throw that left hand out there, fire that left hand out there with some power. We have already learned how to increase our power today, and I'm telling you, unless you're actually out there and you're doing it, you know, you really can't appreciate it. You got to hit the bag a little bit to see how much power you've increased. She's increased her power by probably about 30% today. You know why?
Yes, sir.
Because we're practicing. Push.
Ush.
And we couldn't do it 50% because you already got it 20%. You wouldn't have got the green belt. Push. All right, here we go. Now grab reverse punch. Hip. Nice. Hip. Good. Now you're kind of whipping that hand up over top like that. Shoot it right from here. Look, right from your shoulder. Right from your shoulder. Bang. Right from the shoulder. Pow. Ready? Hip. Woo. Man, I pity the bully. Hip. Very good. One more time now. Can you be a little bit faster, please?
Yes, sir.
Like the speed of light?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to move. Explode. As soon as you get that little thought in your head to move, you have to do it. Thought and action have to be simultaneous. Right, green belt?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here we go. Ooh, beautiful. One more time. Hip. Beautiful. Now, this particular technique, I can guarantee you will work. There's no question about it. The thing is, once you decide to work the technique, you have to move. You can't hesitate, because if you hesitate, you meditate. Now, she grabs, reverse punch. Good. Now, I want you to grab and get the reverse punch coming out a little quicker. Ready? Hip. Very good. Back again. One more time. Everything you got this time. Everything you got. Ready? Hip. Good. Everything you got. What you leave out?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know? Well, you better get that kiai going there. Ready? Hip. Very good. Okay, nice job. Bow out. And you can have a seat over there. Chris, if I can get you out here.
Yes, sir.
All right, get in the fighting stance. Switch your position. Because we want to see how pretty you are, you know. No one wants to see the back of your head. You look like, what was that thing? Was that Cousin It or thing or something? Okay, move forward a little bit. All right, now she's got her defense up. She got her hands out in front of her. These are her insurance policies. They insure her of keeping her nose nice and straight, keeping her teeth intact, and not getting any eyebrows cut with any objects, keeping the stitches off of her eyebrows as well. And she's in a nice, comfortable position, a little more weight in that rear leg. Stay nice and loose. And she's nice and loose. Kind of move back and forth a little bit. That's it, like your rollerblade. You know how to rollerblade?
No, sir.
How about ice skate?
No, sir.
We'll keep going. How about skiing?
No, sir.
How about roller skating?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, we're roller skating. Here we go on the inside edges. On the inside edges. Push.
Ush.
All right, so this is how we drive and move our body around. Now, this is what I want you to do. The first technique she did, Lauren did, was a grab reverse punch. Now we're just going to do a back fist reverse punch. We don't have much time. All right, they're giving me the signal, karate chop signal, like this. All right, what I want you to do is throw the back fist to my face. Go. I block. That opens up my ribs. Now, she wants to generate maximum power. She gets up on the ball of her foot, turns her hip and shoulder, and go. Very good. Now, can you hit me?
Yes, sir.
And what are you doing? Talking on the phone? You're going to sing me a song. What is this? Antique phone here? Get those hands out in front of you. All right, here we go again. Back fist to the head. Hip. Reverse punch. Go. Good. You missed me again. Can you hit me?
Yes, sir.
Will you hit me?
Yes, sir.
Please hit me. All right, here we go. Back fist. Go. Hip. Reverse punch. Very good. Now move quicker and bring that hand back down. Go. Hip. Good. Now this technique is guaranteed to work as well because what she's doing is she's throwing this decoy up there. She's going fishing with a nice worm on there, and I'm a big fish. All right, I go for the worm. I open up my rib cage, and then she blasts me. Go. Very good. Now let's do it all together. Ready? Hip. Good. One more time, and then we got a break. Go. Oh. I think that says something. We'll be right back after this message. Oh, man, I'm telling you.
If you're interested in learning more about our show, Karate and You, please contact Grandmaster Art Beins at karateandyou@toogoodtv.com. Art Beins, Karate and You, dedicated to your achievement.
Well, that concludes another exciting Karate and You show. Did you guys have fun today?
Yes, sir.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. That sounds more like it. You know, sometimes people out there fall asleep a little bit because the show's on at 9 o'clock at night sometimes, and you know, people come in after a hard day's work and they sit down on the couch and they open up a Moosey non-alcoholic beer and they pass out. So we want to wake them up. Wake those people up out there. Anybody want to say hello to Lauren out there?
Yes, sir.
Who?
I'd like to say hello to my dad and my dog.
Your dog? What's your dog's name?
Pongo.
Pongo? What kind of dog is that? A good one. Okay. And has the martial arts done anything for you? Have you benefited at all? What do you like about the martial arts so far?
It's really fun and it helps and I learned how to fall properly and stuff.
Oh, good. Terrific. Well, it's nice having you on the show.
Thank you, sir.
And how about you, Chris? Anybody you'd like to say hello to?
My dad, grandpa, and grandma.
All right. And has the martial arts benefited you in any way?
Yes, it helps me to set goals and achieve them.
All right. And what is one of your goals going to be?
Become a black belt.
You want to become, and what else do you want to do? You told me you want to, as far as a profession, what would you like to do down the road?
Become a good lawyer or a teacher.
Good lawyer. Okay. I hope I never need you. All right, we need a lot of good teachers out there. And Raani, anybody you'd like to say hi to?
I'd like to say hi to my husband, Frank, and to my mom, and to my father-in-law.
Okay, and how about you as far as the martial arts is concerned? Any benefits you've seen so far?
It helps relieve stress, and it's a lot of fun. It helps me become more flexible.
Okay. Did you take any aerobic classes prior to?
Yes, sir. This is a lot more fun.
A lot more fun,
Yeah, it's
more
a lot
exciting?
more fun. I have a good time doing it.
All right,
And also
good.
the women's self-defense was a lot of fun.
All right, terrific. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you, sir.
And you.
Thank you, sir.
And I don't know about you. You know, with the strongest hair in the world. Oh, easy. What a grip she's got. I got a piano lesson later on there, Lauren. Why don't we do this? Let's get back into our fighting position. Right leg to the rear, please. Hip. Nice work. Now, remember, you people at home, when you're practicing these techniques, and it's important that you understand this. This nice, simple technique here, this nice, simple technique is something that is going to help us out. This is going to generate a lot of power. And what we're going to do at this time, we're going to close out. This is Master Art Beins, Raani West, Christina West, and Lauren West. Thank you for inviting us into your home. Remember that the biggest obstacle in life is yourself. Overcome it, you will achieve the greatest accomplishment of all. This can only be achieved, however, through a balanced education that pertains to knowledge in the mind, honesty in the heart, and strength in the body. Thank you. Have a happy, healthy, and safe week. Okay, let's get that right hand out there. Ready?